Hey everyone, and this is Alisha Costanzo, and welcome back to my channel. We are going to jump right into a vlog because I did a lot of vlogging this week, so let's just get into it. I'm reading The Last Thing He Told Me when it's starting to rain, and it doesn't seem like a lot's happening, but the story is moving so fast. I am impressed. I do have to say that there is a lot of info dumpiness, but it's working. So yeah, I'm like 40% of the way through this thing. I started it yesterday, and I am ready to like just let this book take me someplace. So I read the X Talk, and I didn't tell you guys about it. Hey guys, so I want to talk to you about Timekeeper real quick, and this was the book suggested by V.E. Schwab for my favorite author suggestions, and man, that got intense at the end. It's been a storming on and off. It looks like we're gonna have some more storms coming up. No, do it there. Show me the clouds are like out there, damn it. So it is Monday, and that fan is loud, and I just got my onboarding for the new project. It's not going to be 80,000 words a month, it's going to be 50,000 words a month, which is totally more manageable and fine. Either way, whatever. Clean romance, which is not something that I generally do, but I mean, I can do it. I can do talking tension and stuff like that. I'm not writing it, so I'm editing it, and it's gonna be fine. I do like that it's like a later in life kind of thing. That's really all I can say about that, but that seems to be really cool. My onboarding for my testing has been going pretty well. I've gotten a lot of positive feedback so far. I am ahead by a day. I need to choose my writers tomorrow. I started looking at them today, but then I had questions and they're not answered yet, so I can't really move on yet. I will submit my day one stuff tonight. I'm just due tomorrow. I'm going to submit it tonight, and hopefully I can submit the next two tomorrow and get ahead, because I do not have my rating dates with either Betty or Caitlin. They both have things come up. It's fine. I have a lot of shit to do. It's totally fine. It also means that maybe I can read something, because I am finishing my Instagram challenge for this month, which means that's why you haven't seen me do a whole lot of reading. I've been doing a lot of challenge reading, so there is that. And what else did I do today? I did onboarding, I did work, I'm at work. I have to figure out a lawyer. I have to figure out a lawyer this week. So it's really my update. Oh, I did get to write a little bit last night in my bed story, so I'm around 18 to 2,000 words. And I also had an idea. So like one of theirs is going to be like a series, and I'm not sure how to market that yet, because right now I have only the workplace taboos in my Reading Metropolis series. And since we're going to follow the same two characters and maybe a couple other characters in their story, I don't know if I want to switch point of views or if I just want to leave it between the two of them. And I also need to figure out what my other names are going to be. So like workplace taboos obviously happen at work. I do have a public transportation one that I've started, obviously things that happen in public transportation. But this one is like married husband bringing girl from work home to meet wife and do stuff. And then one of the other stories in that I'm thinking of is then her regular girlfriend is going to come join. There's going to be this like foursome. I don't know what you call, throuple is a threesome. What is it when there's four of them in a relationship together? I don't know. But this is like a whole taboo city where nothing's really taboo. You can do whatever you want, people respect each other, it's sexually healthy, all of those things. So I have to think about the marketing for that with book covers and that type of thing. But it's neither here nor there. I also had an idea for my Loving Them Both in the short story, so I said there's one short story that I would have to add on to next quarter if I just keep writing all of the things together. And it makes me think that because this one goes past where book 4 was, remember they're all like simultaneous timelines, that I should include Anthemos in their last book, because he's going to show up in book 5. and he's the other short story that I'm gonna write. So maybe I should write some of his short story in that extra chapter thing and include him at some point in the story, though I don't know how. I have included him in the story before, and that was Rhea's dad's story, which was the Mark of the Phoenix, because he was the Phoenix, and she was born half Phoenix, half human, and then turned into a vampire. So, in case you were wondering what my story is about. So that's kind of where I am at the moment. It is Monday. I know I recorded some stuff yesterday. Let's hope I can get some stuff recorded tomorrow. It's mostly going to be me working, but maybe I can show you some manifesting. We can play with some kitties. We're going to do some monthly planning, some market planning I have to do. I don't know if that's interesting to you guys, but I can record some market planning stuff. I'm going to do some reading, hopefully. Shadow and Bone is the one that I'm on right now. I'm about to finish The Last Thing You Told Me, which are both from my Instagram challenge. I have a dentist on Wednesday, so hopefully we'll be showing you things. Alright, update over. Oh, and I'm almost all the way through NCIS. I don't know how I feel about the new guy. Kind of miss Gibbs, because Gibbs is just awesome. Yeah, okay. Going now. Okay, I just finished The Last Thing You Told Me, and what the fuck? How I have the numb's mouth. Numb, teeth taken care of. A few teeth to watch, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, y'all, I am like a little more than halfway through these violent delights, and one, it is violent. I like it. People tearing their throats out, plague-like style. Monstrous creature come out of the sea, infesting people with the bugs that makes them kill themselves. Fucking cool. The Romeo and Juliet aspects of it are pretty cool. However, I feel like I'm a little lost with all of the characters because it's been a long time since I read Romeo and Juliet or watched the play or the movies or any of it. So I'm having a little bit of anxiety over who all these people are supposed to be in the story. And I know since it is, probably more inspired by than an actual retelling of it, that things can go differently, but I'm still waiting for the shoe to drop, especially since the characters previously had a relationship when they were teenagers, which hence the Romeo and Juliet aspect of it, because they were like 14, 15 at the time, and now they're adults. I say that quotation marks because they're still very much treated like kids, but they're both heirs to their gangs, and it is really interesting. It was interesting. Okay. What else have I been doing? Oh, and I have also been reading, Shadow and Bone, and I like it. I like it so far. It is carrying over from August because it is my Insta challenge read, so I'm not gonna get too much in detail here. I think I have a cricket in the bathroom. Interesting. But yeah, that's where I am with my reading at the moment. I have a few more waiting for me on my loans because I rolled the next 2 things for my Bookathon, and These Violent Delights is my first for my Bookathon. It's my pattern or text because look at the cover. I mean, that's what it is. It even has a nice underlying pattern behind it, which is also helps me with that prompt. But I know my next one I'm really excited about. So, okay, I'm at work. I'm gonna go to work. Yeah. Oh, also, before I go to work, speaking of work, I finished my training testing, whatever you want to call it, for the project manager position, and y'all, I'm nervous. That was like, ow. That outed my brain quite a bit. I hope it gets easier if I get the position, and if not, I have a new project starting, and I'll get to confer with my author today about it. So we are doing something that I'm not used to doing, which is a clean, wholesome romance. So I'm excited. Anyways, now I'm gonna go to work. I'm at Betty Ann's. We're gonna go get sushi. Look at how pretty that is. What are you doing? Are you playing with that ball? He's gonna stop. Okay, hello. I'm outside because it's very nice outside right now. I am a little over 50% of the way through Shadow and Bone, and I'm fucking into it. I'm also almost done with These Violent Delights, so that's it's giving me anxiety. I have an hour left, and it's giving me anxiety, which is why I haven't finished it yet. But then I have a couple books to get onto, and I'm excited about that too. And I also wrote 1,400 words yesterday with Betty Ann because working with her is fucking awesome. And it's in my loving them both, or she likes to say hating them both, because I hate the book most of the time. Honestly, it's starting to get better. I have 2 chapters that I wrote in the other perspectives. I just came up with something for both stories, so that makes me really excited too. And I've just recently caught up on my manifestation stuff. I'm on like day 47, and I've run out of things to like buy to spend that money on. I had a couple more times house payments on there. Got the car. I got the stuff to go in the house. I got stuff to go outside of the house. I even I launched another author's career book tour. Some of the things I'm thinking about are like getting an animated series or opening a coffee shop, cafe, those kinds of things. But they're a little bit more expensive. They're not in the $40,000 range. So, well, I'm almost at $50,000. Like, I even complete new wardrobe. I've run out of things. I do not need to buy a lot of things. I even looked up how many books can you buy with $40,000. Ooh, maybe I can just stock up on my audio library because those are expensive. That might be today's thing. So I do want to do the whole starting a publishing company on there too, but I feel like you need a little bit more than that for that kind of thing. A lot of my things are book related that I like to do. So I even bought my dad a log cabin. Tell me what you guys, if you had a whole bunch of money and you were already done securing your house, securing vehicles, I even have a writing retreat on there, what would you do What would you do with between $50,000 and $350,000? Like, what would you do with that? I don't know what to do with it. I even paid off, like, donated money to a friend's medical bills. Like, I'm seriously running out of things. I suppose I could pay my brother's child support, but the point is, I'm running out of things to spend that money on. And this is not saving or investing. Like, those two things are not really, I mean, investing in like a business or in people or products or something like that, totally worth it, or it works for this kind of thing. But investing in like stocks and stuff, not really a thing. Maybe I can invest in real estate. That's technically buying something, right? Okay, anyways, we'll go back inside and get a bit up. So, thank you so much for watching. That is all I've got for today. Do really tell me what you would buy with your manifestation stuff. And a brief side note to that drama earlier referenced, I'm not taking the job. There is a giant pay cut and some unethical business stuff going on there. So, riding the ship while it sinks. I'm gonna take the money while I can get the money, I guess. I really should take my husband's advice to get paid up front. I don't know how to do that, but yeah, I'm looking for new jobs. So, yeah, editor for hire. Anyways, let me know how you guys are doing, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!